All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and your support to me as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. If you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, we are getting closer and closer to the collab livestream for Stellar Blade. And we did get some recent news in regards to a new co-host. Some really exciting stuff. And I felt like doing a fun little bingo card and also talking about what we probably could see from the Stellar Blade collab as like a little fun guessing game video. And before we even get started, let me know some of your guesses right off the bat before we get to talking about it, because I want to know what you think, could actually be in the collab. But with all that yapping out the way, let me scoot over and let's put it on screen right here. And as always, we are at the Goddess of Victory Nikke Twitter, Goddess of Victory Nikke Stellar Blade collab special livestream, which Nikke will be our livestream MC for the first time. And then as you can see, we see over here Anise looks annoyed already, and you see the Boom logo, baby. Who else loves Boom more than Elegg? I am so excited for this live stream. It's not even funny. A lot of you already know that my #1 favorite waifu character in this game is Elegg. I love her so much, and I do have her core 7 for a reason. I love her. She's phenomenal. I am so excited to see her co-hosting with Anise for this stream. Shifty is on compensation right now. She's protesting right now, waiting for the compensation for that feet wallpaper that I use, because I've obviously blown the budget out of that, which is crazy, but really excited to see. There's obviously nothing really special right now, just this cool little teaser that Elegg is going to be co-hosting, which is fun. We've already talked about this before, that I want to see more co-hosts, so this is great. This looks awesome. I'm really excited for it. I cannot wait to see their interactions together, because Anise already looks annoyed knowing that Elegg is going to be there. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. If, like, in the story, if Elegg is more a part of the story, and then we get to see, like, Eve trying to play Boom and Elegg is too excited, I'd be so down for that. Like, they got some good stuff going on. But with all that being said, I did make a cute little bingo card, and I wanted to show you it. You know, it's kind of scuffed, but I did make this just kind of basic banner, which is fine. And first off, I mentioned a Scarlet banner. Now, this is already copium, just because I just found it interesting. I doubt they're going to do it because they hardly ever run, Pilgrim banners outside of New Year's. But the only reason why I'm thinking of this is because if you buy the complete edition of Stellar Blade, it says right here, this CD key that you get for this complete edition, you receive the costume Scarlet Racer's High Gacha skin. But it can also be obtained through the costume Gacha. So we know that this is going to be a gacha skin that you can also just do the gacha for, which for some reason, I don't know why you would personally do that. 20 bucks more, you get a full complete game with DLC, and you get the skin. Minus 60 bucks, you only get the skin. Even if you don't own it, I feel like you're still just losing out on value, because that can just be used in the future. But that's just me. But all this to say is that I do think it's weird that they went with Scarlet. Obviously, Scarlet is a main part of the Stellar Blade Nikke DLC when you see, Eve fight with her and stuff. But the only reason why I'm saying this is because Scarlet's really hard to pull for, especially now with all of the more Pilgrims we have in this game. I'm surprised they chose Scarlet, or even a Pilgrim for that matter, for that skin. So, for people who are interested in the complete edition and then they try to go, use that CD key in-game, they'll have the skin, but they won't have the character. Unless they have a rerun banner for that Scarlet character. So, we'll see what they do. I honestly doubt it, because there's going to be a costume gacha. So maybe that's their way of just kind of like saving their ass for that. We'll see if they do it. I doubt it, but I just put it on the list for fun, so we'll see what they do. However, I did put power creep here because I expect one of these characters, I'm expecting at least Eve, to be really broken. And that's because right now with, the collab characters, a lot of them really don't have longevity usage. There's like Amelia for PvP. There is, the original Asuka, which, she is still kind of like designating towards like fire, but she does have a lot of self buffs. Right now, the new Asuka is really designated towards just like Kraken anomaly pretty much. But I want to see a really broken unit, and I wouldn't be surprised if they try to glaze their own collab by making these characters OP. That's what I'm suspecting, and I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we got like 4 of these together, right? So we got 3 event passes, 3 banners, 3 free skins, free space, and a free SR. That is all easy to say. The reason why I put these together is because I'm suspecting we're already going to get 3 banners like we've been getting for the last 2 collabs. Even though they were both for Evangelion, I'm pretty sure we are going to continue that 3 banner thing. Whether you like it or not, I feel like it's unfortunate, but they are pushing that more. To coincide with those 3 banners, I think they are going to be getting 3, event skins as well. Whether one of those is designated to Elegg or not, we'll see, but I would be so down for that because I love my girl, so hopefully she does get something. Then 3 free skins. They have a lot of skins in Stellar Blade, so I'm pretty sure they could designate some free ones for everybody or do some new unique ones. We'll have to see. The normal free space and then a free SR. Typically with every collab or every big event, we do get a free welfare SR. In Annie's, it's always a SSR, but when it comes to these collabs, they are SRs. Now, unfortunately for Nikke, the way that SRs work in this game, unless you're really starting out, I feel like SRs are pretty much useless, unfortunately. There are some cases for PvP, but that is very minute. So, they are just kind of designated as fodder. But I did want to talk about it because what we could see for the banners right here at Nikke.gg, they did talk about all the characters, especially if you don't know Stellar Blade. Right now, obviously you see Eve, you see Taki, you see Lily, and then you see Raven. Now, here is my list in my head. I feel like Eve and Taki are a given. I feel like they are going to be the given SSR banners. And I feel like out of these 2, I feel like Raven is going to be the 3rd collab banner. And I feel like at that point, Lily is going to be the designated SR. I do like Lily's design, but I feel like they might make her the SR. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, if it's a different collab design, in terms of the characters. But I feel like that might be the most accurate in terms of what they want to do. We'll have to see, though, because I feel like Raven is copium for sure, but we'll have to see. But I'm excited either way. Hopefully they don't botch it. I swear, dude, we better get fan service, man. There's gonna be so much drama in regards to that if there isn't. Because, like, you can't botch your own collab, man. And here is some insane copium. All right, we have Iron Comeback. We are finally gonna get some good iron units with this collab. Surely that's not gonna be copium. Surely that's not gonna be copium. And here's some other designated copium, because I put new treasures and then I put quality of life delay, because I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a live stream dedicated to Stellar Blade. We're not going to just get game stuff. But if they do make this a big stream and they sprinkle in some quality of life stuff, maybe we'll get the new batch of treasures. Or we are going to get quality of life and then there might be a delay for one of those quality of life things. I'm suspecting it. We'll see. But that is just more copium. And then all electric units. Look, Elegg is a sign. Hear me out. All electric units. It's going to be an electric sweep. I want to see people pissed about it. I don't care. I'd be laughing. For me, I'd be dying laughing. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be dying laughing. At this point, I like to see people get pissed. Now, who knows? Maybe we will get quality of life like you see in the bingo here. 2 gacha skins is already gonna be a given. I feel like Eve is gonna be getting the other gacha skin. We already know that Scarlet is getting her gacha skin. So seeing one more is not really gonna be a surprise. Then we are gonna get Gatekeeper again. No new themed boss. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I feel like Gatekeeper is always gonna come back for some reason. But I do hope we get a Stellar Blade themed boss. I think that would be a lot better. And we already know that Stellar Blade is getting the Nikke Rail Shooter minigame, so I'm hoping we get a themed minigame. If we do get the fishing for Stellar Blade, and that's the minigame, I wouldn't even be upset. I'd be so down for it. I don't care. I love fishing in games. So, you know me. So when Stellar Blade officially comes out, I'm going to be doing fishing for like 20 hours. Let's just be real here. Overall, though, I am really excited. I wonder which characters we are going to be getting from this roster. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What are your guesses? Are some of my guesses something you're assuming as well? Is something way too much copium? Let me know. I'm just having fun with this. I'm definitely excited for the live stream, but I'm going to be getting a lot of rest soon. I do have one more video coming up before I take a day break before that live stream, so look forward to that. But that is going to be it from me for now. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.